Aquí viene Daniel Jacobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Jacobs. He is not here because he wants to be a world champion. He is here because he is already the International Boxing Federation champion. He came from New York and he is here with us in Mexico City. And here in the House of Box, here we have Saúl El Canelo Alvarez, a 28-year fighter who is about to become immortal. El Canelito, El Canelo de Guadalajara, El Canelo of Mexico and the world.
I think it's fair to say that boxing's having a bit of a moment, and after much discussion and investment across the industry, one fight on the calendar stands out as the premier boxing event this year, and that's Canelo Jacobs. This fight, simply put, has everything. Champion versus champion, in Canelo Alvarez, a global superstar, and in Danny Jacobs, an inspiring New Yorker. In fact, the only thing missing from this monster showdown is the pay-per-view price point in the United States. And that's why it was so important for us to make this fight with our friends at Golden Boy and with Matchroom. On any other broadcast platform, on any other network, this fight will be behind a paywall at $85, $90, maybe even $100. But not with DAZN, because our intentions in the US market are very, very different. Here we are, approaching our first Cinco de Mayo weekend since we launched, with an absolute monster showdown that will demonstrate the value to US fight fans that we set out to deliver in the US.
I learned today that Azteca's slogan was La Casa del Boxeo.
Hoy aprendí el logo.
But Azteca is not just the home of boxing in Mexico, but Mexico is the home of boxing. I noticed in a picture last night, when I entered my room, there was a magazine kindly placed with Canelo on the front cover. He had a tattoo on his arm which said, "No boxing, no life." This demonstrates the passion for the sport that we all have here. Us, Matchroom, DAZN, Maurizio, Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya, everyone, how we all feel about the sport of boxing. In Danny Jacobs, he faces not only an amazing champion, but an amazing man. He was told by the doctors he may not live, he may not walk again, but he will certainly never fight again. He stands before us today with a chance to take part in the biggest fight of the year and become the #1 middleweight on the planet. He was asked the question today in the Azteca interview, how would you feel to win this fight and go alongside the greats of Bernard Hopkins, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, great middleweights before us? And I saw in his eye, this is what it means to Danny Jacobs. We have a fight on Cinco de Mayo weekend that you will not forget.
It's such a pleasure to be here today with you guys. Thank you very much for coming and being a part of this wonderful event. And I know my team already showed our gratitude for your hospitality, but I want to personally say thank you because myself being the opponent of Canelo, you guys champion, the hospitality and the genuine love that we received being here is really humbling. So thank you guys once again. This fight means everything to me because of the caliber fighter in Canelo. Canelo is a stellar champion, and he's proved that time and time again. And what a worthy opponent to step in the ring with. So I take my hat off to Canelo for accepting this fight. He's a true champion. That being said, I know it's our duty to make sure you guys receive the best possible fight that you guys can see come May 4th. And I know that's exactly what we're going to do because we bring really great arsenals to the table when it comes to giving our all inside that ring. So whether you guys get a knockout, whether you guys get a great decision, whether you guys get an all action-packed fight, I know you guys are going to be pleased with the performance because this opportunity means everything to me, and I can speak for Canelo when I say that as well. Hopefully I see everyone Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas. I know if you guys can't make it, $10, you'll be able to sign up for DAZN and see this fight such an affordable price. I'm grateful to be a part of the new wave of technology. I will give my very best come May 4th, and I guarantee you, to you guys, and to my family back home, and to everybody supporting me throughout the world, I will become champ and king come May 4th. Thank you.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank you. You have always given me all your support. This helps you keep on fighting and winning. Thank you to the media, DAZN, TV Azteca, for treating me this way. Thank you, Daniel and Daniel's team, for accepting coming to Mexico City. This is a very important promotion for me to come to my country. Makes me feel proud. It fills me with pride. I am very thankful to be able to represent you. Thank you so much. And what I do want to communicate to you is that what I want to do is to be an example for the kids and for young people. If you dream a dream, you can make it true. Whatever it is, if you visualize it, you can get it. Thank you, and see you on May the 4th. As you know, I will do my best. I will prepare myself to the fullest. I know what a challenge and opponent Danny is, but I will be ready to win this fight this May the 4th for Mexico, to come back as a champion, as the unified middleweight champion of the world. Thank you very much.
I definitely, in my opinion, gave the blueprint to defeat Gennady Golovkin. So whether or not he followed that same game plan, we don't know. I mean, I have a different style from from Canelo. So, yeah, I can't really answer that, but at the same time, I'm just glad I have this opportunity, and I look forward to bigger and better things in the near future.
All my respect for this fight, for Danny. My complete effort will be focused on this fight. I do want to win these 4 titles.
Well, I think it would be injustice to look forward to any other fight after, before my bout with Canelo. Canelo is a tremendous champion, and I know he's a great talent that I have to respect. I can't put myself in a position after what's not seen, because we don't know. In boxing, anything can happen. I'm sure I'll be victorious, but like I said, it's very disrespectful to look ahead when you're facing such a champion.
What I know is that he has a very special mentality. I know he's a champion, and that makes him stronger, a very hard opponent. I know what I do have and what I will have to face in the ring. I see him as a great champion, and I know about his mind. But I am an elite fighter. I will prepare 100%, and I will be there, ready to give you a great win. I have always said that coming to Mexico to fight was one of my top priorities. Now it's more difficult for me because of my agenda, but coming to Mexico has always been a great honor to me, because I always feel I am fighting for Mexico.
Ahí los tienes, precisamente, Lama, a los protagonistas del próximo día 4 de mayo.
Here we have the fighters that will meet this May 4th. Champions, middleweight champions. We know this is going to be a historic fight for boxing. We have a great fight this May 4th. This is the face-to-face. We know boxing is alive.
Ahí está el face-to-face justamente entre Saúl Canelo Álvarez y Daniel Jacobs.
This was the face-to-face between Saúl El Canelo Álvarez and Danny Jacobs.